My son is highly aware of the fact that I'm an ex-cocaine addict, and his view is like that drugs are to be used but not abused. And I don't seem to be able to communicate to him that, like, my own personal thoughts are that addiction can cover anything from gambling to working too much, to smoking too much, to drinking too much, to taking too many drugs. You know, there are many forms of addiction, and I believe it's hereditary. My grandfather was alcoholic, my father was alcoholic, my uncle's alcoholic, my brother's alcoholic, cousins with drug problems, you know, and I believe it's hereditary, and I don't think that it skipped him. I don't think it skipped his generation. You know, I think he's like me, but my son, you know, he's 17, and his opinion is like that, like, you know, you can use it and not abuse it. And I used to take him down the pub with me and stuff like that when I was very young, and he used to really like it. He used to really enjoy it. And I think when I stopped going down the pub, it was like, oh, you know, he was like, you know, he enjoyed that. He liked it when I used to go down the pub and like live that lifestyle. You know, I recently went to a meeting, and I was talking to some people that were my son's age, and I was highly aware of the fact that, like, I was having a conversation with these people that I couldn't have with my own son, because people don't listen to their parents, as daft as it sounds. And you know, my son's got to see that he's got a problem before he starts. You know, you can't do something about a problem if you don't admit you've got one. And you know, and my son doesn't see that he's got a problem.
Do you think he has got a problem?
I certainly do, yeah. At the moment, he's using something that's apparently legal, some stuff called methadone, which is like sold on the internet as a legal cocaine, which I find frightening. And he knows where he can buy it. He's been caught selling it to school friends, that sort of thing. To club, you know, he goes out these, like, you know, raves for under 18s, and you know, I believe he's knocking it out there. And he smokes cannabis with absolute impunity.
Does he drink alcohol?
Yeah, he's told me that he's Courvoisier is his favourite drink, which is like, you know, like a brandy, a strong brandy. The truth of the matter is, he avoids me. He knows the you know, like, the problems that I've had. He knows. You know, he doesn't need telling. He knows. He just thinks he's immune because he's him. It's just like I used to when I was young. You know, my dad died of alcohol, but it never occurred to me, not once, not to drink.